Hi, this is Derek. I want to do a quick DVD Blu-ray update for my Black Friday, Cyber Monday stuff. Um, yeah, most of the stuff I got from Amazon, but some of the stuff I got from the pawn shop that I usually go to. Every day is Cyber Monday when you shop at the pawn shop. Great deals everywhere. So yeah, but most of the stuff I got from Amazon, I do frequent the Amazon deal store quite a bit. So, some of the stuff it's like, okay, this has been on sale forever. So, whatever. I tried to find some good deals, and I think I found some okay ones. Some of the ones at the pawn shop actually I found were really awesome. Anyway, I'll show you what I got. Um, anyway, first thing I got, I got DVDs of TV shows, so I'll show the TV shows first. 30 Rock. This is season 6. Uh, this was $5.99 on Amazon.ca. Couldn't fucking believe it. And this is the one I was missing too. Well, this and 7, like as you can see behind me. I have up to 5. I needed to get 6, so hey, $5.99. $5.99. What? So that's pretty cool. This is a good season. I think all the seasons of this show are good. They really maintain the quality, and they pretty much went on top. I think, in my opinion. So I think it's an excellent show. Season 6 is gonna go right on the shelf here. Yeah. So yeah, there's that. Um, Also got some Simpsons seasons. You might see some of them over here. I have Simpsons seasons as well. For the longest time, I only had up to season 8. But actually, this year recently, I was watching some of the Halloween specials. And it's kind of like, you know what? They still bring the funny to the table. I would definitely argue that it definitely lost part of its charm. Uh, Probably around up to season 8. I would say up to season 8, almost flawless, almost. But there's good stuff in like season 10, which I have here, and season 9 here. This is season 9. This is season 10. In these two seasons here, so I do think there is some good to these seasons. There's some really funny episodes. There's the one where Homer goes to New York and you know has the whole issue with the World Trade Center, which was really funny before fucking 9/11. There's the one with Mel Gibson, which I thought was really funny. So there's a lot of good episodes in these seasons. So I definitely wouldn't hesitate to get them at the price they're at. These were like $10 a pop, so that's not bad at all. So yeah, I'm happy to have them in my collection. Also, I got maybe you'll judge me for this, but whatever. Reba season 1, season 2, season 3. All of Reba here. Reba's a fucking awesome show. I don't care what you say. I have season 4 lying around somewhere, but yeah. Reba, this is a fucking awesome show. Reba McEntire, she's fucking awesome. This show is good. Um, it is kind of like one of those. It's sort of like a family-friendly show, but it's like kind of a modern type of family. The premise of the show is that she's divorced and her husband's mistress is marrying him, and she's trying to be friends with Reba. Also, her daughter's knocked up, and she's only in high school, and she's her boyfriend is a fucking dimwit. It's good. I mean, again, if you look at some of the shows here, I have like Golden Girls, Roseanne. It's my kind of deal. I like it. Reba, it's a funny show. Don't hesitate to watch the show if you like sitcoms, especially kind of like the sort of family friendly nature, if you want to say that. Yeah. Anyway, 2 movies now. We got quite a bit. Well, a fair amount. I would say a fair amount. A lot of these are pretty good deals. I got Identity Thief, which I know some people will say is a shitty movie, but I think it's fucking hilarious. Whatever. I don't care what you say. This is a really funny movie. Kind of reminds me, kind of like the '80s road movies a little bit. It's almost like Midnight Run. It has that kind of vibe to it. Jason Bateman, hilarious. Melissa McCarthy, hilarious. I like this movie. This is like one of the cases where don't fucking listen to the critics. Don't. Just what's funny is funny to you. So what do you want me to tell you? Anyway, another one I got again. Critics weren't too kind to this one. I actually haven't watched it yet. Las Vegas. But look at that cast. Michael Douglas, Robert De Niro, Morgan Freeman, and Kevin Kline. A really great cast. And I know a cast doesn't necessarily make the movie, but I'm willing to give it a shot, even if it's incredibly mediocre. It'd still be worth it just to see the cast. I think. Uh, you know, I think they've kind of touted this as like the Hangover for like old dudes or something like that. Grumpy Old Men meets The Hangover. Grumpy Old Men, one of my favorite movies ever, and Grumpy Old Men, both are they're excellent movies. I swear to God, Grumpy Old Men and Grumpy Old Men, two of my favorite movies of all time. Hangover, I think, is really good too. Probably one of the better comedies of recent years. So put those two together, you have a recipe for hopefully a good movie. But I haven't watched this just yet. I probably will sit down and watch it eventually. Like, I don't expect it to be amazing or anything like that, but I'm willing to give it a shot. Also got, I can't believe I haven't seen this yet, Life of Pi. Based off the huge bestseller book. This is a huge blockbuster movie. Won Ang Lee another Oscar. I haven't seen it. I can't believe it. I don't know what's going on. This is a pretty good price too. I can't remember how much this was now. I'm not even telling you the prices, but a lot of these were pretty decent prices. I think this is probably like not a great. I think it's like $8, which isn't great, but usually you'll see it for around like $12.99, $14.99, something like that. And I thought, you know what, I'll finally sit down and watch this. So I'm looking forward to seeing this. You probably need to be in like the right mood. You need like no distractions. You need like the volume up, the TV on. So I'm looking forward to watching it. Another movie, one that was it kind of grew on me. It was nominated for an Oscar last year, but I was kind of like, really, this movie? It's Philomania, and it's Steve Coogan, Judi Dench. We have a nun and an atheist and their crazy road trip to find her son. Thinking about it now, I do think it's a pretty excellent film, character-driven film that presents religion or lack thereof as driving focuses of the movie, but it doesn't preach one way or the other. It lets the two characters speak for themselves on behalf of their own beliefs and the way they clash and the way they represent those beliefs. And I thought it was very well done. Great performances from Steve Coogan and Judi Dench. The more I think about it, I think Judi Dench should have won the Oscar. She was fantastic in this movie. I can't remember off the top of my head who won last year, actually. It wasn't Jennifer Lawrence. It was somebody else. I can't remember. Who won last year? I don't know. I'm thinking too hard now about who won the Oscar. It doesn't matter. Anyway, I think she should have won it. Another movie I got was one of the Wes Anderson's best movies, I'd say, Moonrise Kingdom. Last time I saw this was in theaters in 2012, so it's been a while since I've seen it. I did a video on best movies of 2012. I named this one of the best of 2012. I would probably still stand by that. This is a really good movie. Excellent Wes Anderson film, if that's your thing. Great cast, of course. I mean, you got Bill fucking Murray, you got Edward fucking Norton, you got Harvey fucking Keitel, and Bruce Willis, actually, in one of his best performances of the last few years, actually. Maybe even like the last, maybe he's like best role since Pulp Fiction, maybe. Very, very underrated in this, I think. So yeah, looking forward to watching this again, and just a really good movie, and kind of prove that, kid actors in movies can still do a good job, as I think Wes Anderson evidenced in the opening scenes of Royal Tenenbaums, which, by the way, you can't beat Royal Tenenbaums. That's his best movie, in my opinion. Even Grand Budapest Hotel, which I thought was excellent, also probably one of the best movies of 2014. You just can't beat Royal Tenenbaums. Absolutely. That's like one of my favorite movies. But this is also really good. So no complaints about this movie. And just really well done. And, I think everything came together well in the ending of the movie. Um, really touching, I think. You know, like the ending. It's like, they have that song. It's like cuckoo, cuckoo. I think it was sweet. It was a good movie. I'm looking forward to seeing it again. Another one, Enemy. This is a Canadian-produced film. I think this must be the CN Tower here in the cover there. And a fucking spider or something. This is Jake Gyllenhaal's head. He has a beard. I don't know what's going on here. I have no idea what this movie's about, but this was pretty cheap too. I think this was also like $6.99. And for like this is a fairly newer release, so hey, why not, huh? So I have no opinion on this. I haven't watched it yet, but I've heard good things, so I'm looking forward to seeing that. Another one I haven't watched yet. I can't believe I haven't watched it yet because, you know, I would proclaim myself a fan of the series, and that's X-Men: Days of Future Past. I haven't seen an X-Men movie I haven't liked so far. Well, except for X-Men Origins Wolverine, which was fucking horrible. What is that? Did you hear that? I don't know what that is. Anyway, I think this was, you know, probably the first time I didn't go see an X-Men movie in theaters, I think. So I was kind of bummed to miss it, but, you know, hopefully it's good. Hopefully it lives up to the expectations, so... I've heard nothing but good things about this movie, though, so how could it disappoint? You got fucking Hugh Jackman back as Wolverine, you got James McAvoy, you got fucking Jean-Luc Picard, which is actually, like, they say he's Patrick Stewart, but he's actually Jean-Luc Picard. Ian McKellen, and fucking everybody in the movie. Look at this. Looks good. And shiny. Oh, Michael Fassbender too. Jennifer Lawrence. I don't know if Rebecca or Romaine Stamos is in it. And I don't know if... I don't know. I haven't seen the fucking movie, so... Whatever. Another one I got. This is one from the pawn shop. I couldn't believe the price that I got for this. This is the Millennium Trilogy, or the Girl with the Dragon Tattoo Trilogy. All three extended editions of the original Swedish films. This was $7.99. $7.99 that I got this in store in the pawn shop, and you know I checked this. Everything seems to be working okay, but it's really cool. It's like a booklet here, like you like see on the opposite side. It's like, whoa, what's going on? You know, like X-ray. Anyway, that's really cool. I don't know. I haven't had a lot of sleep lately, so I don't know if you can tell that. But it's cool. It's like a book and you know stuff. Really cool, I think. It's like nice, like, you know, like you got those other ones, and they're like, you know, like Star Wars or Indiana Jones or the Alien movies, Die Hard movies. They all have those cool kind of bookcases. I thought it was cool that the Millennium Trilogy got that treatment. So I don't believe I've seen the extended editions, except for maybe the first one. So yeah, looking forward to checking these out. Also, a less prestigious film series. This is the Hangover trilogy. It's nothing fancy. It just, you know, comes out like this. It's just like one little thing here. But I had seen the Hangover 1 plenty of times, quite a few times. I hadn't seen the sequels. Most people are like, stay away from the sequels, man. I was like, this is a good price. This is like $10 at the pawn shop for the $10. Like even on Amazon, you can probably get it like $14.99, $15.99, but $10. Why not? I did. I ended up watching the second and the third movies. No comment. But it's nice to have the first one in this set. So I don't know. Sequels have problems. Finally, I got Rocky, the Heavyweight Collection. Yo, which I think is quite apropos. I'll tell you in a minute. I only had these on VHS for the longest time, and I had Rocky Balboa on DVD. I thought, hey, this has the new 4K remaster of the first Rocky film, and all the sequels. These are just great, inspiring movies. All of them, all six. Like, I like them all, to be perfectly honest. I do like them all. And some of them I haven't seen on Blu-ray, actually, or even, like, DVD. So, like, I will see Rocky 4 for, like, the first time with new high definition or whatever. That's exciting. Nothing too flashy about this. It's just, like, you know, all in one little DVD package. I'm losing my voice here. But Rocky is the series that I got, which is appropriate time because recently I got a special furry new friend, and his name is Rocky, and he's named after Rocky Balboa. That's where he got his name. And he's with me here today, and he wants to say hi. You want to say hi to the nice people on YouTube, Rocky? There he is. Hey, Rocky. Hey, yo, hey. He's my special friend. He's like Himalayan or something. He's very tiny. He's about 8 weeks old. Look how tiny. Look how tiny he is. Look. Say hi to the people of YouTube. Hey, yo, people of YouTube, how you doing? My name's Rocky, and I don't know, left hook. I'm a southpaw, That was him talking. That wasn't me. Anyway, you might have heard him in the background of this video, but he is just a little ball of joy. What do you want? Anyway, he's my special guy. His name's Rocky, if I mention that. Anyway, that's, he's biting me. The fucker's biting me. Anyway, that's my... Hey, yo, what do you want to do? Hey, yo. What? Hey, what's going on? What is this?